Okay, we're going to go check my Quarrels turtle trap that I put out yesterday. We had a lot of rain overnight, so the water's kind of muddy. It's up a little bit. We'll see if we got anything. It's a beaver dam here. We're going to have to get out and pull the boat over it. During trapping season, I caught 4 or 5 nice beaver in here. And there's some fresh sign that I've been seeing, so I know they're still in here. So this will be another good spot come this fall. Hopefully you can see that. That's a freshly peeled stick there. That's a good sign that there's beaver still in here. You can see this. They've peeled the bark off right there. Another sign is that the dam is well maintained. There aren't any holes in it. And although the water is up, you'll see there's fresh mud all through here. And there's another peeled stick there. So I'm going to turn this off and get out, pull the boat over the dam, and we'll go on down and check our trap. I've caught several turtles out of this little creek here. You can see on the left a little bit of vegetation. That's the kind of places that you want to put your turtle traps when you're looking for locations for your traps. Just remember that it's sort of like bass fishing. You want to look for structure. You want to look for a habitat where they can hunt. So you wouldn't want to just drop your trap out in the middle of a lake. You want to get up in the edges, up in the cover, and put your trap there. This little creek that I'm in basically is very secluded. It's real close to where I live. It's right in the middle of a city. But the only way to get to it is by 4-wheel drive. And most people aren't going to take a 4-wheel drive through the woods to launch a canoe or a kayak. Well, this is real good turtle habitat right in here off to the left. I caught one about 20 or 25 pounds in here last weekend. And so I've moved my trap on down to a little bit thicker area. And we'll see if there's anything in it. I just put it out yesterday. Hopefully we'll have some luck. And I can see my trap dead ahead. It doesn't look like it's moving, which means there's probably nothing in it. No, there's something in it, I believe. I can see some movement. Usually if you've got something in it, you can see it moving from a distance because those turtles are in there swimming around trying to get out. Yeah, there's definitely something in that trap. Look at it. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, nice snapper. Nice one. I don't know if you can see that. but he is in the far back of the net trying to get out. Right there. Yep. Alright, now I'm gonna back up a bit. Now hopefully you can see I'm in a little hole here. A little area of open water right before it gets real thick. Now there's actually a trail straight through all of that vegetation that empties into a lake, a secluded lake. So this is an excellent spot to catch turtles. Now I've got to go on down through that trail and check my game cam and do some other things. So what I'm going to do, rather than pull that turtle out now, is I'm going to let him sit. But I've got a clip that I'm going, a carabiner type clip, that I'm going to clip the throat shut. And that way there's no way he can get out. And basically he'll be there waiting for me when I'm done with my business, and I'll pick him up on the way back. I'm going to turn this off so I can work. And there's my trap waiting on me. Let me pull up on the bank here. You get out, I'll reel it in and bungee it down on my boat, and away we'll go. Okay, I'm back to the beaver dam, and you can see I've got my trap bungee to the back of my boat. You can see the snapper is still in there. Not the biggest I've ever caught, but a nice respectable turtle. He'll eat good. You can see the bait in the bait can, and that was the remains of a largemouth bass that I caught. And you can see how I've got the throat of the trap clipped shut so that he can't get out. Because one thing I can tell you, although it's hard for a turtle to get out of this corals trap when it's in the water, once they're up out of the water, they can crawl right out of that throat. I've seen them do it. So you can't just take this trap and put it in the back of your truck. Otherwise your turtle will climb out in just a few minutes. And so I always take a clip and clip that throat shut. Okay, hopefully you can see this, but you can see all of the deer tracks. Those are some pretty big deer that are traveling through here. You can also see there's a coyote track there. But you can see this whole area is full of tracks. And the reason why is this is part of the beaver dam that I'm scouting. And you can see it runs right across. And on the other side, you can see where the deer are climbing out the other side. And if you look right up the bank, you can see where they're going up the bank into the woods. There's a good lesson here. Beaver dams are hotbeds of activity in the swamp. Not only do the beavers use it, and is it a good place to catch beavers, but every other animal in the woods knows where these dams are because they are a major crossing area. They're a very easy way to cross the water. So your coons, foxes, coyotes, deer, everything is going to use these dams to cross. So these are hotbeds of activity. You can see this is a nice size swamp here. But when you're setting your beaver sets out, if it's legal where you are, you can also set the dams and pick up a lot of other critters.